Hi, Mr. Wallace. I'm Mr. Fahey.
Hey.
I'm a physician assistant student. I'm going to wash my hands real quick. Just letting you know, I'm working for Dr. Mathis today, and I'll be taking your general examination record. And can you please tell me your full name and your birth date for me?
Brian Wallace, 12/8/90.
Okay.
I'm 23.
All right. And what do you like to go by?
Brian, it's fine.
Okay. And then just want to go ahead and tell me what brings you in today.
Yeah, my son is driving me crazy. Jackson is continuously getting in trouble at school. His first grade teacher is at her wit's end and wanted me to bring him to see you. This little guy right here. All the other kids in his first grade class follow rules, get in line, sit when they're supposed to. Jackson does none of these things. He's a wild child. He's always been a difficult child to keep with us. He was born busy. He walked at 9 months old, and it has been on like Donkey Kong ever since.
Wow, he's
a crazy guy.
He's a little go-getter, isn't
Yeah.
he? Yep.
When he was asked his name, when he was 2 years old, he said, "Me, Jackson, no." So it's interesting response. He thought Jackson No was his name. He was on the move all the time. Just don't know if it was something else. At church, we have to sit in the back because when we sit up front, people can see him wiggling and getting out of the seat, and it's a huge distraction. One time he walked up to the pastor and started talking in the middle of the sermon. People start laughing out loud. It's really embarrassing. When the pastor's wife told us that if we were to spare the rod, we'll spoil our child. But spanking doesn't make a difference. He's not a bad kid. He's just busy all the time and loud. It's like he has to be making noise all the time. I never have to wonder where he is because I can always hear him. I tell him to be quiet and it's like he doesn't even hear me. At school he's getting unsatisfactory grades in most of his classes because he just cannot complete the work. It's not that he's not smart, he just can't focus. The teacher constantly has to tell him to do his work, get back in his seat, stop touching the person next to him, stop playing with the toilet paper in the bathroom. That was really annoying. I just can't get that through to him.
So what I'm hearing is he's suffering from a little bit of ADHD, possibly, like really hyperactive.
Yeah.
I can understand how that can be an issue in church and public places.
Yeah, I just can't get him to stop, man. He's just
I do feel for you. I do feel for
all
you.
over the place. That's okay though. We love the little guy.
Yeah, he's cute. Yeah. Well, we will see what we can do for him. I'm gonna just get some more information about him real quick. Tell me the little guy's name again.
Jackson.
Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
the
sorry.
little Jackson,
I forgot. I was focusing on your name earlier, and I had to catch his real quick. Let me write
Little
that down.
Jackson.
Little Jackson. Jackson Wallace. All right. And does Jackson have any allergies that we should be aware of? And can you tell me a little bit about any medicine he might be taking?
Let's see here. Let me try to remember if he was on anything here. No, he's not on any medicines. I don't think so.
Okay. And
He's a pretty healthy little guy.
no allergies?
No allergies.
All right. And is he up to date on his vaccinations?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, school.
have any childhood illnesses that
He had the chicken pox last year.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, and then surgeries or been in the hospital for any traumas, psychiatric issues before, medical illnesses, and any of that kind of thing?
He broke his collarbone when he was 10 months old, falling down the stairs after he had climbed over the baby gate.
Broken collarbone.
Just like his mama here. His
Yeah,
mama apparently did the same thing when I was a baby.
How many months old was that?
10 months.
10 months.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And did you say you had any other falls or
Yeah, he broke his
surgeries?
arm last year when he was riding his bike.
Broke arm, and he's currently 6 or 7?
He's 7.
7.
Yeah,
so
he had
he
the chicken pox.
broke
when he
arm
was
at
6.
6 years old, riding a bike.
Yeah, it was a rough year.
You said the
chicken pox and he broke his arm
chickenpox was when again?
when he was 6.
6. Okay. Right. So, real quick, I want to just get a family history real quick. Can you tell me if anybody's had hypertension, diabetes, cancer in your family?
No.
No. How about substance abuse, myocardial infarctions, coronary artery disease, or tuberculosis?
Oh, I don't know what some of those things are. Could you tell me what coronary artery disease is?
Okay. Where you're having issues with blood flow throughout your body, you have plaque building up.
No,
And
none of that stuff. Pretty healthy.
You probably know if you were taking some kind of medicines for
Yeah,
that.
no, none of that. I don't
Anybody
think
in the
any of my
family?
family was. No.
No?
No,
Okay.
pretty healthy.
All right. So, no other family health problems or...
Well, my dad was kind of like a son, Jackson here.
Yep.
He was kind of wild when he was a kid.
So father may have had ADHD.
And then my mother-in-law tells horror stories of the kinds of trouble he used to
Okay.
be in. So she says Jackson is payback for what she went through when my husband was little.
Yeah, sometimes it can be like that.
Yeah.
So, for social history, do we know the birthplace and...
Yeah, he was born in...
he's Caucasian, correct?
Yeah, Caucasian.
All right.
Yeah.
And he's born where?
Born in North Carolina, and he's in first grade. Survived kindergarten, but it wasn't as academic. But they were threatening to hold him back and make him do first grade over again.
Okay. And so, are you currently married or separated?
I'm married.
You're married?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your wife's name?
Well, apparently I am the wife according to this, so I'm gonna stick with it here, and I'll tell you my son's name is
Little
or
Jackson.
my husband's
Yeah.
name is Daniel.
Daniel's your husband's
Yeah,
name.
Daniel.
Well, there's all kinds of environments around
Yeah, right,
here
yeah,
these days.
yeah.
Mr. Wallace, it's perfectly fine.
Mhm. I'm glad you're supportive because
Yeah, I love it.
support.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. And let's see here. Significant others. All right, that would be Daniel. You're married. Let's see here. Sexuality. We're gonna just go ahead and I guess I don't know if that's supposed to be for. Well, I guess that would be for Little Jackson.
Yeah, little Jackson, because that's why we're here.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't know, this is a difficult question to ask, but do you know what preference Jackson?
Little Jackson,
Yes.
I don't know. He's not dating yet. He's too
Okay.
young. So.
Yeah.
What do you say, little Jackson?
We'll just go with single.
He says he's single.
no prior sexual behavior. We'll go with that. And then what's this kind of spirituality?
Religion.
Yes, let's go with religion.
Okay.
Since I cannot say the other word currently.
Yeah.
Yeah, spirituality.
We
Man.
go to a better Baptist church in our neighborhood. That's why.
Okay.
That's what we
Baptist.
do.
Okay.
Baptist.
And then what kind of exercises Jackson getting? And do you know is he on any kind of specific diet? Can you tell me a little bit about
I don't know.
what you
Just
guys
like a
feed
normal
him
diet.
and what he eats?
Gets breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like normal. I mean, he gets like some pancakes and milk in the morning, and like a sandwich or whatever the cafeteria serves in the lunch. I don't
Okay.
know.
So he
And
eats
then,
at the school cafeteria. And
and then dinners, I don't know, meat and vegetable.
okay. And you don't let, well, excuse me, sorry. Does little Jackson have any access to alcohol or tobacco, and has he ever used any?
Well, no, of course not.
Okay. And any drugs? Does he take any kind of other drugs, herbal medicines, vitamins?
He takes the Flintstones chewy vitamin.
Flintstones chewy vitamin.
Mhm.
Those were good when I was little.
Yeah.
And does he wear the seat belt? And do you have smoke detectors in your home?
Yep.
Okay. And what kind of sleeping habits can you describe for little Jackson?
He probably sleeps about 8 hours a night.
Okay. And the rest is going to be review his system. Let's see here. General review system, and that's going to be, does he have any weakness, fatigue, malaise?
Definitely not. No, he's all over the
Fevers,
place.
chills? Okay. Has he had any kind of skin rashes, nodules, bumps, lesions?
No, nothing.
Any
recently.
wounds from, injuries from being hyperactive?
Well,
as far
no,
as that
just
goes?
that, whatever he had, that, when he broke his arm when he was riding his bike last year, the collarbone thing a long time ago, but,
Are you doing those
than that-
compound fractures, or
uh,
just wondered?
I don't have that information,
Okay.
so,
Go with-
sure, we'll
go
go
with-
with where.
Go with no.
Okay,
Are you,
no.
you want to go with no? That'd be a pretty ugly compound fracture of the collarbone popping out
Yeah.
through the skin. All right. And let's see here. I did not mean to lead you on that question, and yeah, that was just so. Anyways, does he wear glasses or have any kind of hearing devices to help with anything like that? Does he
No.
take any kind of medications for breathing through the nose, for congestion? How about, has he ever had any throat, neck, chest, breast issues?
No.
Any pulmonary, cardiac, or GI
Mhm.
problems?
Mhm.
All right. And how about urinary, general, what does that stand for? Let's see here. Okay. Well, we already said he didn't have any kind of sexual habits. And then any kind of testicular, penile discharge, testicular pain, masses, swelling, any kind of issues like that. How about peripheral musculoskeletal neural issues? Okay. Any kind of, ever had any kind of blood problems?
Nope.
No? Alright, and how does he deal with, as far as temperature goes? Does he ever have any problems with feeling too hot or too cold? No? Okay. And,
Well, sometimes he said he's hot, but it's just because he's all over the place.
okay. Alright, and does he ever have any kind of other moods or behaviors besides hyperactivity?
Sometimes he has confusion.
Confusion?
Yeah. He
Okay.
forgets things a lot.
Okay. And did you say he did have sleeping issues? I believe you might have said that.
I don't remember what I said. Apparently, I have a little bit of forgetfulness too.
Oh, that's okay.
No, I don't
You said he
think-
slept 8 hours a night,
Yeah.
but I was just trying to see if that was any kind of issues with that, with the ADHD and the forgetfulness and confusion.
No,
No?
he's okay.
Okay. All right, well, I think that will conclude our visit for today, and I will,
Assess the little man.
yeah, assess the little man and talk with some other psychiatrics and get him evaluated and see if they can get him some kind of medications for the hyperness.
Okay.